Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Martin Mayhem's Retro Rundown. Sorry, just jiggling the tripod then. Today I'm doing an unboxing video. I've got my craft knife. I'm going to open this box, and this is, if you've read the title, unboxing. Hopefully it's going to be an Atari Lynx. My last video, you saw me out and about with my Atari Lynx 2. Hopefully this is the Atari Lynx 1. So let's get to it. Yeah, so you might be asking yourselves, why on earth would I get an Atari Lynx 1 if I've got the potentially better Lynx 2 already? I don't know if I can answer that question, but the answer is that I saw this on Telegame's website, and thought, yeah, I'll keep an eye on that, see if I can get it. Got Chips Challenge 2, and then some stuff in the box, but that's just an empty box. So yeah, I bought Chips Challenge, new sealed, polystyrene sticking to it, and here we go. Get the wrapper off, bubble wrap, cardboard away, and here we have the Atari Lynx 1. Yeah, they did say that the box has probably seen better days, but you know, it's not in too bad a condition, and I just want to, yeah, let's just check out the box. There we go. Look at all the fantastic games you can play while you're in a pub or cafe or McDonald's or other places you go that aren't just places to get food and drink. But this is an X-display model, and the story behind me getting this has something to do with another handheld games console that I got for a birthday present a couple of years ago, which was the PC Engine GT, which worked for a year or so and then stopped working. I'm getting distracted now. Let's focus on this, and then I'll go back to that story. So I've got this game with it. I have no idea what it is. I've never seen it before. Yeah, I'll open that shortly. Here we have instructions. It's nice to see some instructions there. Inserting a game card. There we go. Putting in endless amounts of batteries. I think, you know, you just put an infinite amount of batteries in there. They just go in there and get eaten. Yeah, go in the machine and get eaten. That's what happens to them. And here it is. Yes, the games console itself. I wanted one of these when it first came out. Yeah, you can see me in the reflection. Hi everyone. Yes, I have no idea why it was that I wanted one. Maybe because of the size of it. Maybe, well, obviously because it was technically more advanced than the Game Boy. There we go. There's Batman Returns with it as well. Polystyrene. You don't see that in packaging anymore, because it's bad for the environment, obviously. Batman Returns games manual. What's here? Ah, yes. This is the Lynx cable. And here we have an official Atari power adapter. You know, which these days you might be able to find somewhere that has charging facilities. So you might be able to plug that in if it's not a USB charging facility. So yeah, that's it. That's what's in the box. Back to the story of how I decided, or why I decided to get this one. I had the PC Engine GT. It was a very good console, but the display started packing up basically, and so I sent it away to get recapped because I wanted someone who knew what they were doing to do it, not me doing it. And they had a bash. They recapped it all. So when it came back, the sound was working perfectly. Loaded games, was power to the screen, but there was unfortunate either a video chip fault or some board fault somewhere, which they couldn't identify. And I thought, if they can't identify it, I've got no hope. So I held on to it for another year or so, and then decided to see if I could sell it on eBay. Yes, I know. So I sold it. It was I did get it as a birthday present from my wife. I had a chat with her first, but yeah, basically there was no point in me trying to fix the thing. When I sold it, even though it wasn't working, and I put a full description of the fault on the eBay page, I basically sold the thing within half an hour and made a profit. Not much of a profit. So once all the postage and packing and all those fees come off on the eBay stuff, I kind of broke even really on the deal. But I didn't lose any money on it. So I decided that I wanted to get something else that was a handheld console, and one that I've been after for a while. So I decided, when I saw this like new old stock X-Display Lynx on Telegames, I thought, yeah, I'll get that. Obviously, I've got the other Lynx, which is here, and there we go, side by side, younger and older brother, but functionally pretty similar. There are some differences. I think the display on the newer one is slightly better, but here we have pretty much unused Atari Lynx. They've got power. There's the Lynx connector port, and there's the headphones port, volume, and on the bottom is brightness. And we've got option 1, option 2, and then restart and flip by holding those buttons down, and then on and off. And I watched an Ashen's video the other day he was talking about the Lynx, and I realised that this D-pad is different, and in some ways, as he said, it's better, less chunky, less clunky than the newer version. So this is where the game goes in, cartridge goes in there, and this is where you put in an infinite amount of batteries. Like I said, they go in, they last a few hours, and they just get chewed up in here and disappear, I think. never to be seen again. So this is the newer version of the Atari Lynx. That screen bit is really quite reflective. Hi everyone. And same controls, except difference is that everything is on the top there. The other difference is, according to my sources, is that with the headphones, the Lynx 2 outputs in stereo, and the Lynx 1 outputs in mono on the headset for some reason. So I've, as you know, I've got Shanghai for that Lynx. My wife's quite fond of Shanghai. I also got another copy of Shanghai, so I'm planning to we're going to do a head-to-head Shanghai tournament at some point. I'm not going to video that because, you know, that would be possibly boring, but yeah. So I nearly thought about getting a Switch, a Nintendo Switch, but then realised it's a bit new for my liking. So I got another Atari Lynx. Yes. Can't really explain that, but there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it really. I'm not really gonna do any editing as usual. I'm too lazy to do a professional job, and but hopefully you'll have enjoyed watching my short video on the Atari Lynx. It's younger brother the Lynx 2, and a quick overview. If you want to know any more about it, there are, well, the Ashens video went into more detail about specifications and everything. There's lots of people that have done much better and professional videos than I could ever do. So yeah, check them out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep on gaming.